going on, everybody? Got a little bit of an Alliance War story to share with you all. Currently, we're Plat 1, Rank 1, going into the final war of the season, which means we're fighting for our lives in order to qualify for Masters, which is a bit different. Normally, we're comfortably in the Masters bracket, if anything, fighting for that top 3 spot. The way it works in our Alliance is about an hour or so after the war begins, the officers, they've coordinated who's going to be taking which fights and which paths, and then the path assignments are shared with the rest of the battle group. And huge shout out to the officers for going above and beyond. They kill it, man. They do such a good job assigning the paths and everything like that. But occasionally oversights happen. And here's the message I got when all 10 players were already joined war. So there's no changing the champions that we're bringing to war. So it looks like we're throwing you into the fire. And I'm sorry because this was a total planning mistake. Overlooked MODOK on 49. And essentially it was determined that, you know, because MODOK is metal champion, Magneto's our best bet for this. It's a 6-star rank 3 MODOK though, so very beefy, almost 300,000 health. And he's stun immune, which means it's not so easy to get the heavy attacks off with Magneto. And there's also hazard shift, incinerate and poison, which means as you're hitting MODOK, there's a chance that you're going to get either incinerated or poisoned. And it's a pretty decent chunk of damage you're going to be taking. So you need to minimize the hits as much as possible, along with Magneto just wanting to get those heavy attacks in anyway. So how do you do that versus stun immune MODOK? Well, had to figure it out. So I determined that after the heavy attack from MODOK, if you time it just right, you can do a light attack in to inch closer and then do a heavy. The timing's super tight though. You're going to see me get hit by the flame a lot of times. You're going to see me not land the heavy attack a lot of times. And even still, like look at the poison damage that I was just suffering, or you'll notice that the poison or incinerate next time, it deals a lot of damage. So it's really important to minimize the number of hits that I'm doing to this MODOK. I got a lot of whiffs in a row right now. I started out the fight feeling pretty confident, but all these whiffs later. Okay, there we go. Finally get another hit in. I also put a power start 1 boost on just to start with a bit more power. I'm boosted pretty much as I possibly can for this fight. So I'm going to be baiting out special 1s, which of course he's stubborn, but that's okay. Kind of. You're going to see one point later on in the fight where it really kind of gets me. And I wanted to hit him with one more heavy attack. Right there I get hit by the heavy attack, get incinerated. I wanted to hit him with one more heavy, and then, you know, kind of hold my heavy when MODOK's on the other side of the screen before launching my special 3 to double up my prowess, but I couldn't quite do that. I was backed in the corner, so had to launch the special 3 when I did. Now watch, he's going to throw a special 1, which is going to make him indestructible, so I don't even get the extra damage from those bleeds at the end, the shrapnel bleeds. But that's okay, man. So far, I'm technically winning the fight, 61% to 56%. I'm starting to get in the rhythm of getting these heavy attacks off. I have not been hit by a poison or incinerate in a little while here, so that's always nice. And when I do, by the way, when I do get hit by the incinerator poison, like there is right now, you can see I'm taking way more damage than the willpower is able to recover. I'm taking 256 points of damage every half second compared to the 80 or so that I was able to heal. The incinerate's not quite as bad. But here we go. So I'm actually backing off to not double up the debuff. Otherwise, the willpower healing was going to be way worse. But at this point, I'm just going to double up my prowess. I've got 12 prowess. I go ahead and launch the special 3. This time, there's more prowess, so more damage, of course. And I'm going to gain a little bit more power back on this boost as well. And still was not enough to take him down. But once again, I'm winning the fight, which is all that actually matters, right? So the shrapnel bleeds, they're gonna go off this time. He's not going to go indestructible. He's down to 8% health. Now, in just a moment, I'm going to hit him with one more heavy attack to drop him down from 8% health to 4% health, which means I'm only going to be one heavy attack away from getting out of this nightmare fight altogether. If only it were that easy. See, he goes to launch his heavy attack, and I'm going to do a light attack to inch closer, but like I said, the timing is really tight. So I get hit by his flames, I get shot back against the wall, and this MODOK, he's got 292,000 health in total, a little bit over that. 4% of that is about 11,600 health. I'm sweating like crazy. I can't bait another heavy. I launch my special 2 into his block, and it deals 11,600 damage, just enough to finally take down this MODOK. Get me out of here, man. Full attack bonus achieved. I was so happy. And the cool thing about this, man, is like I said, we were all in on this war, man. We all wanted to get this win. So you're going to see people, going off in the chat. A lot of people from Battle Group 1, but even outside of the battle group as we're kind of watching each other, because we're all on the edge of our seat on this one, trying to make sure we get Masters. Now, it turns out I probably didn't need to one-shot that fight so that we could qualify for Masters. It was very close at the time, though. It was 10 deaths to 7 deaths. And I was thinking, like, this is a fight I can give up 3. You know, I had no confidence going into it. So, yeah, I was pretty psyched that we were able to keep the momentum going. And as a battle group, we actually died 0 times. Cam took down the boss. Everyone did a great job. Yeah, it was an awesome way to end the season, to be totally honest. And the really cool thing about this is I was using a strategy that I was failing with in the Abyss just the day before, using She-Hulk versus Luke Cage, where you also have to use light attacks to inch closer to then heavy attack. So just remember, guys, even if you fail at something, those skills are going to carry forward. I might have failed this fight had I not been practicing using that strategy with She-Hulk to take down Luke Cage. And like I said, even though I failed in the Abyss, the skills, they carried forward, and yeah, it worked out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of an Alliance War story. And thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.